everybody. Welcome to another episode of Painting Happy Little Minis. I'm Rick.
I'm Mia.
And I'm Dave.
And today we're painting War in Christmas Village.
Woohoo!
Some very interesting Christmas-themed or holiday-themed miniatures.
Christmas
They're
themed.
absolutely
Yeah.
Christmas. There's Santa and snowmen and,
There's a Krampus.
there's a
there's a
Krampus
Krampus.
and an undead reindeer.
Yep.
So
I love it.
it's pretty cool.
And that there's a what looks like a sort of a good and pure and stalwart snowman,
Yeah.
and a creepy,
And a not so,
evil one.
right?
So
They're really good. And
Yeah.
so we're going to be painting
exciting.
those today, which is pretty exciting. But I want to kind of do an announcement really quick first. The winner of our advent calendar, which I
yeah.
believe is sitting over there.
No.
Or has it
Nope,
gone
nope,
walking?
here it is.
There it is.
the awesome Harry Potter advent calendar.
Bye, guys.
Yep. So we have a winner
kidding.
on the advent calendar. It is Crystal Bailey. I believe she's from New Hampshire.
Okay. I have no idea.
So yeah, she is
Congratulations.
our winner. We thank everybody that participated in the big giveaway. This will be available at your local comic book shops and other retail spaces.
Yep.
But we definitely say go to your local comic book shop or game store and grab one of these if they have it. And otherwise, they are out there in the universe, and you can find them.
They're super cute.
Yeah. But Crystal Bailey, congratulations! And if you haven't done so already.
Yay!
Please send us your information here on Facebook so we can mail this out to you today so you have it in time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
And speaking of giveaways, I do have an extra box.
Oh, War in Christmas Village. Fantastic.
So these miniatures aren't attached to any game in particular.
Okay.
These are just miniatures that if you have them, you can add them to as a flavor to your campaign in D&D or something for like Osprey,
Yep.
for like any Osprey game, really.
If your flavor is like rancid Christmas pudding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really good.
If that's the flavor you're choosing for your campaign,
Yeah,
this would be
absolutely.
perfect.
Or GURPS, if you still play that. The
Yeah.
generic universe
Sure.
role-playing
Yep.
system.
Indeed.
But these are really fun and cool. They are by Jackalope Enterprises. Originally were a fully funded Kickstarter, dropped into distribution for a little while. And yeah, we're going to paint them up.
Cool.
But how do we want to give them away? Give that box away.
The box away.
Mhm.
I'd, of course, like to suggest hashtag rancid Christmas pudding, but anyway.
Wow, that's a long time.
Rick doesn't like hashtags longer than the hashtag itself.
Yeah, hashtag
Fruit
word.
pudding. I don't know.
Hashtag.
Hashtag pudding.
Hashtag pudding.
Figgy pudding.
No, that's too long.
That is too long.
That's too long.
Yes. What do you guys think? Hey, Dave, and everybody else in the chat, Tyler and Chris, and who else is in there? Gene. What's up, everybody?
Krampus.
Yeah,
Hashtag Krampus.
Hashtag
Hashtag
Krampus.
Krampus.
Good call. Good call.
I like that. Or in my, for me it's Grampus.
Krampus.
Krampus? Oh my gosh.
I'm hashtag Grampus, but no,
Because you're like grumpy Krampus?
no, because I'm like Grandpa Krampus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, whatever. We're all, moving on.
Don't listen to him.
He's a crazy person.
Excellent.
Dave, did you want to show off your minis on the spinner?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Certainly. Certainly. So those of you who were watching last Thursday may have seen that there was snow. There was a little bit of snow here in Baltimore. And I decided not to risk it, to risk the trip up the treacherous I-83.
Yes, the death trap.
It's bad enough when it's like sunny.
Yeah.
But when it's snowing. So I stayed at home and I finished off the Space Marine, the Primaris Space Marine that we started painting on Tuesday last week.
Yeah.
And I also worked on the Space Marine from the Space Marine Heroes set. So that's Brother Titus coming around.
I think you might
Right
have
there.
those.
Thank you very much. So yeah, that was a lot of fun painting those up. I actually did the Brother Titus for the February
February issue of Game Trade Magazine?
Yeah, February issue of Game Trade Magazine. So
Nice.
the Painting Happy Little Minis article I've been doing in there since June or July. something like that. The one that's in this issue, the November issue, is what's that one? That's Painting Ghosts. Is the November issue.
Nice.
And I think next month is Painting Black.
Mm.
So I do that with some models from the Song of Ice and Fire Night's Watch.
Ooh, yeah,
range.
beautiful.
So, because they're essentially just wearing black, all black. So you got to make it
Yeah, because they
sort of a little
pledge
bit
to black.
variable and a little bit fun. They do. They do. And all that, all the Night's Watch stuff is coming out. Well, not all of it, but the starter set and a couple of boxes are coming out this Black Friday.
Wow.
Oh, that's
That
appropriate.
makes sense. Good job.
I think we were talking to Adam from Simon, Adam and Ria at Alliance Open House.
Yes.
Adam was like, yeah, I really want them to come out on Black Friday so we can call it like Take the Black Friday.
I like it.
I thought
Nice.
That's clever.
that was clever. And it's really, you only have one opportunity to do that each year.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
thankfully it looks like they're going to get their wish.
Success.
Win.
Heck yeah. Speaking of win,
Yeah?
not miniature related, but Keyforge. Whew.
Oh, all right. Yes.
Huge success this past weekend with during the launch and all the
Incredible, yeah.
events. Over 100,000 decks were registered
Yep.
this past weekend.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It just sort of, it makes me wonder like how many decks were actually sold
Yeah.
as well. Because I know that I wouldn't register my deck,
Mm-hmm.
at least not immediately.
Sure.
But yeah, so I'm sure there's lots of people out there like me as well.
Yeah, it was
It's
a
huge.
huge success.
Yep.
If you guys haven't checked Keyforge out, you absolutely should. Just because it's such a self-contained, fun little unique game.
Right.
Easy entry, you know. All right. So I'm painting the undead reindeer, and I think I'm going to make it Rudolph.
Aw.
Someone's got to light the way.
Yep. And what are you working on, Mia?
I've got the Krampus,
The Krampus.
which is also a very good movie.
Do you want to show the
Was it?
keys on the spinner
Oh, yeah.
real quick, just so we can see them before you paint them?
Sure.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
mix is
just
all
grab the base.
crazy wet. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ta-da.
There we go.
Your mutated reindeer.
Yeah, once that dries, I can start working on the dead flesh.
I just like that the
Go for it.
Krampus has like a kid in his sack already.
Yep. He's been quick.
And look at Dave's already done. Great.
That's why I chose Snowman.
Oh, Chris said snowpocalypse.
Snowpocalypse.
Hashtag, Keith Compton says, hi. Hey, Keith. Krampus. We've got some Krampuses going on there. Zach says, saddened. Why are you saddened, Zach? Jason says, hashtag Krampus. I love it. So, you know, if we're going to, you know, the holiday, you know, we got Thanksgiving this week.
Yep.
And I know last year when you had only been on, what, about a month?
3 or 4 shows.
Yeah. And I think we talked about food that, because you're, you know, Australian.
Right. We
And-
talked about Australian Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and the foods that were...
Just every morning when you wake up and you're alive, the animals haven't killed you.
no drop bear attacks the night before.
Yes.
Yeah. No gators.
That's Thanksgiving in Australia.
Every day.
Where you're on the menu, not the opposite way around.
Yep.
But,
Sorry, I'm just going to interrupt.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a fantastic meme going around with it that says like, oh, it has this little little possum mouse thing clinging to somebody's finger. And it's like, not every animal in Australia is going to kill you. He wants to, but he can't.
But he can't.
but he can't. That's so good.
So, sorry, keep going.
That was good.
Thanksgiving.
So you know, with the holiday coming up, and you know, everybody's going and picking up all their fun foods.
Yep.
As a reminder, what are some things that you really like? That is like a staple to your Thanksgiving feast. You know.
Mac and cheese.
Huh?
Mac and cheese. There has to be at least like 3 different types of mac and cheese too.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have like
I
the,
love mac.
yeah, exactly. Because you have to have like the nice homemade mac and
Thanksgiving?
cheese. Yes. Oh my gosh, all big meals. But you have to have like the nice
Thanksgiving,
homemade one.
Christmas, Sunday.
Yeah. Sunday, yeah. Well, I mean, because there's always like the nice mac and cheese that someone goes and makes, you know, from scratch. And then if you're like me, you have to have like the Kraft Velveeta because I love it. I don't know why. It's like the worst mac and cheese, but I love it.
Well, we'll never get them for a sponsor now. Great.
Well done.
But come on, mac and cheese is like always usually the first thing to go in any kind of like meal like that, I feel.
Okay. I've never had, I don't think I've ever had mac and cheese at a Thanksgiving dinner.
How
I'm sorry
un-American
for
is he?
you.
Where's he actually from?
Like, I'm sorry.
He makes me one of those Canadians.
I'm not Canadian. Not that I would be offended by that statement. 'Cause I wouldn't. Because, no, mine is like our staple Thanksgiving meal would have mashed potatoes, sweet corn, or cream of corn, one or the other, stuffing, green bean casserole, and candied yams.
That's so many vegetables.
Yeah, sounds amazing, right?
Mine's like all starch and carbs, other than the turkey. Everything else is like starch.
Awesome. Awesome.
Well, what's going to be hard is this year I have someone who's lactose intolerant coming
Nice. That
for
sounds like a
Christmas,
party.
and I'm just like, or for Thanksgiving, I have no idea what to do. I'm like, everything I make involves lots of butter.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be tough, but it just means more mac and cheese for you.
Yes.
Yep.
What about you?
That's
Do you
good.
have any special things that you?
I don't know. We're hosting again this year.
All right.
So we've been sort of cycling it through Julie's family. So last year it was her sister and brother-in-law hosted, and they did deep fried turkeys.
Ooh.
So I think we had 2 deep fried turkeys, which was pretty cool. That was the first time I'd had deep fried turkey. But this year we've got it back. So tomorrow, about this time, the turkey will go in the brine.
In the what?
The brine.
You gotta brine it.
The briny sea.
Okay.
Actually, no, it'll just be a brine mix.
Brinies.
Brine mix that I make from, when I say make, I mean I pour it out of the packet.
Okay.
Thankfully, there's only 1 packet. I don't have to get the 2, like the frosting and the thing mixed up.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, so no, each time I cook a turkey, I brine it. So
All right.
just it's a lot of additional sort of salt and flavors to the turkey, and keeps it really moist
Okay.
as it cooks all the way through on Thursday. So
Wow.
turkey's going to be the big thing. We'll probably have we'll have a stuffing and probably 2 different dressings. I might mess around with a like
How
a,
many of you out there are getting really hungry right now?
Now, are you an in the bird stuffing kind of person or out of the bird?
Oh no, we'll have so yeah the so stuffing if stuffing if it's in the bird, and then comes out if it's cooked in the bird, and dressing if it's cooked separate outside.
Oh, is that the difference?
Yeah. Yeah. Took me a while to learn that one as well.
Chris asks,
Stuff it to me.
Yeah.
will there be a Thursday show as it's a holiday? Sadly, there will not be a Thursday show. But that doesn't mean there might not be some posts in the Painting Happy Little Minis group of some projects that are being worked on by different people, including myself and maybe Dave if he can pull away from his family. But if not,
I can
you'll
do a-
definitely like him on the next
I
day.
can do a painting in mashed potato.
Oh my gosh. Encounters of the Third Kind. Make the tower.
Yep.
Because we all have our home projects as well that we work on, and
Yep.
which is what we also like to see y'all painting if you'd post them up.
Yep. There's been lots of great ones just recently. Lots of
Yes.
fantastic ones. So keep them coming, please. Please keep them coming.
Dave, do you happen to have that ghost effect color that you have been using lately
Oh yeah, yeah,
with
yeah.
you? I'd love to use that.
Okay, which the green?
The green, yes, please.
Let me find it. Here we go. Hexwraith Flame.
All right.
This Krampus is so detailed.
Yeah, the miniatures are great. Thank you.
So
So do you guys
Video we're
watch
doing
the
that.
parade?
the parade goes on. I'm not a big one for parades, I must admit. So I don't watch it.
My friend was telling me how she was very disappointed because this is the first year where they have a Dragon Ball Z float.
Okay.
And she was super excited. She's like, yes, it's getting the recognition that it deserves. And then she realized that a company can pay $190,000 and put whatever float they want in there.
Right.
And she's like, oh, well, dang it. I thought that they were getting it because they were important. And
The pop
No.
culture was getting its recognition. It's
yeah.
due.
No, sadly.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm still excited to see it. And hopefully
yeah.
it doesn't take out anyone.
In mine, it is a Dragon
Is it
Ball Z.
Well, is it supposed to be windy?
I don't know. But its
Supposed to
power,
be-
I heard, is over 9,000.
It's supposed to be cold. Cold.
I just remember the one year where one of them got loose.
Was that Snoopy?
I think so. I think it was like the Snoopy that got loose.
That is amazing.
Either that or Bart Simpson.
Oh. Either one of those would have been perfect.
It doesn't seem like much until you like watch the videos of the people actually trying to hold it.
Oh, yeah.
And like sometimes on those windy ones, you just see people and they're just going,
Being
like it's just
dragged
dragging them. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah. You'd want to be wearing roller skates, I think. That would be good. How about you, Rick? What are you doing?
I am going
Okay.
to dinner at a friend's house,
Cool.
and I don't know what their traditions are.
Hopefully.
You're gonna bring a dish?
I mean, I'll bring an extra large plate for myself, sure, yeah. I mean, you know how that works?
Of food.
I may bring something and cook something and take it as a offering. I don't know what I will cook though, because
Pancakes.
pancakes, yeah,
Pancakes.
holiday pancakes.
Holiday pancakes.
I have to find out what they are already going to have, and then I will probably supplement it probably with a pie or 5.
Right. Sounds like a plan. One thing I will suggest is that everybody make sure they keep some leftovers so that they can make, or at least leftover stuffing, so they can make stuffing waffles.
Stuffing
Ooh,
waffles.
that
on
sounds
Friday
delicious.
morning.
Yep.
What is that?
I said that last year.
So you take your leftover stuffing and sort of mix it up. Maybe add in a little bit of milk and some eggs. And put it in the waffle iron.
Interesting.
And just make the waffle. And then use that to put the, like some leftover turkey, a little bit of cranberry sauce over the top of that.
So is gravy your
You could do-
syrup then?
You can do gravy. Well, yeah, you could do that. You could
Yeah.
you could use syrup as well. You can do anything with it.
Interesting.
Anything with it.
Chris says deep fried turkey, smoked ham, corn on the cob, fresh green beans, mac and cheese.
See?
Stuffing, cranberry sauce,
Knock
pumpkin
my
pie,
mac and
apple pie, done. Done.
Dud.
Jason says Thursday will be food and D&D for me. It's funny is
Excellent.
growing up, we did play D&D on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
In the 80s, my cousin Troy and his friends and would run a D&D game on
Excellent.
Thanksgiving Day while we watched the parade and also the Detroit Lions play football.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
Now, are either of you doing Black Friday shopping?
No, I'll be here at work.
No. Boo. I'll be doing some. I'm going to go to Games and Stuff and pick up my Night's Watch starter set.
Ooh.
Hooray! And my copy of Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress.
What is that? What is this?
That's the latest game from Games Workshop.
Okay.
It's a board game. Have you ever played Warhammer Quest at all?
No,
The old Warhammer Quest?
not at all.
It was kind of the old Warhammer Quest was like a remake of Hero Quest.
Okay.
So dungeon crawler, dungeon crawling board game with miniatures.
I mean, I've played Hero Quest.
Right. Yep. So yeah, Warhammer Quest I think was 94 or 95, like an updated version of Hero Quest.
Okay.
And a few years ago, Games Workshop released Warhammer Quest: The Silver Tower, which was set in the Age of Sigmar
Okay.
sort of universe, Warhammer Age of Sigmar universe. And there was another one. I think it was Shadows over Hammerhall, something like that. Which is also Age of Sigmar related. But yeah, Friday they're releasing Blackstone Fortress, which is set in the 40K universe.
Nice.
So it's a big sort of multi-game campaign dungeon crawler kind of thing.
Nice. That sounds fun.
With all sorts of crazy new minis. Things like 44, 45 minis.
Dang.
And it's something that's cool because it allows them to explore sort of deeper into 40K without having to create an army for everything.
Right.
So you just have a couple of models that are random bad guys that could turn up. And you're like, wow, these are cool. Where are these from?
Okay.
What the hell's a spindle drone?
I don't know. You tell me.
So I'll let you know.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
let
You'll
you
find
know
out
on next Tuesday. I'll let you
All
know. I'll find out on Friday. So yeah, that sort of thing,
Okay.
which is cool. And also picking up a copy of Sword Crafters for Lucy for her birthday, which is next week.
Ah.
She will love it.
Or else.
Pretty much. How about you, Mia? Doing some?
Not that I can think of. I mean, I try to avoid going out at all on Friday.
Right.
I value my life.
And that is totally fair. Totally fair.
I just watch the news reports and go, thank God I'm not out there.
Yeah.
It's
It's kind
gotten-
of ridiculous.
Yeah, I think the one time I went out for Black Friday and had like an old lady literally snatch something out of my hands, and I'm just like, you're old? Okay, I'm not doing this ever again. I can't do it.
Yep.
Chris Cox says, I want to play so bad, probably in reference to D&D, or the one you were talking about.
Yep. Blackstone Fortress.
Yeah, and Chris says, a pie or five? I like the way you think. Jason, friends and family for food, and then the next floor of the Emerald Spire afterwards.
Cool.
Nice.
Ooh.
I can dig it.
Nice. So this evil snowman that we've got going on here. What color should I do his scarf and his hat?
Blood red.
Blood red. Yeah.
Because blood runs red on the highways.
I was thinking maybe doing his scarf like red and green striped, kind of a Freddy style.
Ooh, yeah.
yeah.
Is that really neat?
Yeah, that'd be very cool.
Okay, I'll go with that. But the regular snowman gets all the usual fun stuff.
The usual.
The usual. The huge. Find some orange for his carrot nose.
These are very creepsies.
They are.
So what's everybody watching on Netflix lately?
Netflix? What is
Netflix.
this Netflix?
I mean, I'm going to talk about a specific show.
I've been
obviously.
watching this fantastic show. I'm only
Bagel.
I'm only 2 episodes into it, but I think it's called like Superfan Builds.
Well, dang it, that's exactly what I was going to talk about.
I lied. I haven't watched it yet. I have watched your episode before, and I've watched one other episode. But yep. So
There
keep going.
is-
Your episode.
Well, I wasn't actually going to start with that.
Oh, okay, so you're going to build
Talk
up
about
with it.
the show that the Coen brothers have on there right now.
Oh, which was that?
It's the Ballad, or the Ballad of Rusky Scuggins.
Okay.
It's do you remember the old show, the old Creep Show movie?
Yeah.
Where it had like four. It was an anthology. Had four different little standalone things.
Yep.
It's kind of like that, but it takes place in the Western, Old West,
Okay. Yep.
and it's super funny,
Yeah.
but also kind of dark.
Right.
So it's worth a watch. It's got some really good actors and actresses in it that you'll be like, oh crap, that's Clancy Brown, or
Clancy Brown's always great.
yeah. And James Franco is in it. One of the guys that I can't remember his name, but he was one of the Oh Brother Where Art Thou actors.
Oh,
The little one,
Tim.
but he actually plays Rusky Scuggins.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And
But is it like each? So it's a show?
it's a movie.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, and it has 6 little anthologies in it
Oh, okay.
that aren't necessarily connected. They're just these stories that are really interesting
Cool.
and have a twist and are, like I said, kind of dark.
Right.
But yes, if you guys have not watched it yet, look up Super Fan Builds on Netflix. Episode 2, the second half. You'll get to see my Conan sword, and it's really cool. And then, when it says, rate this episode or rate this show,
Yep.
give it a thumbs up so that it shows up in more people's
Feed.
feed.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Rick can hit the big time.
No. I'd like to see that particular program
Come back.
come back.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Definitely. Excellent. I did watch watch Bodyguard.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was on Netflix. Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen that at all.
I have not. Have you seen it?
It has, I can't remember the name of the actor right at the moment, but he played Rob Stark.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But basically, yeah, he plays a police officer
Okay.
in the Special Protection Unit for the Home Secretary in London. So one of
Okay.
the British politicians.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's an interesting sort of plot that he has to try and foil. It's only 6 episodes.
Okay, so it's just the teaser of it, season
Yeah.
1.
Oh no, it's they pretty much wrap it all up in
Oh,
that season.
so nothing for like anything for a future.
There might be something in the future, but it won't. I don't think it'll be that character.
Oh, okay.
Those characters.
Hmm.
But yeah,
The other
Just a
show
cool
I
thing.
watched was She-Ra,
Oh, I heard that's good.
the new season or the new animated Netflix original,
okay.
and I really enjoyed it. I think the writing's really well done. The animation is in the stylings of like Steven Universe and Adventure Time.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
but the story is really good.
Cool.
Finished Castlevania, watching The West Wing. Castlevania was really good. Thank you for painting the War in Christmas Village mini today. No problem, John. Yeah, I was like, so I apologize first off when I said that, that it wasn't something that we would be able to paint because of distribution issues. But this was something that was from Alliance. We got it from Alliance. And it was already scheduled to be painted today. He emailed me yesterday. He's like, hey, I'd love it if you could paint my miniatures on your show. I was like, oh, man, because I couldn't find it on the list
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
for what we distribute.
Right.
But I went back home, like going through trying to find the Santa Claus stuff I was talking about.
Yep.
I was like,
Oh wait, hang on.
It's literally that guy's stuff.
It was that easy.
Yeah.
Cool. That's good.
But also for everybody watching, if you're just tuning in, we are giving away a copy of it. We have an extra copy. We're going to give it away, and if you put hashtag Krampus, you could be that winner.
Yep.
I saw someone mention Sabrina on what they'd been watching.
it's so good.
Such a good show. You should watch it now, just in case it ends up coming off of Netflix.
I don't think it's gonna.
I don't think it's going to either.
Why would it?
They're being sued
Yeah.
by the Satanic Church. Speaking of Krampus.
Oh, wow.
I guess it has to do with the statue that they have.
Of Baphomet.
And they were like, well, it portrays our beliefs in a way that's not consistent with, what we really believe in.
Right.
And so hopefully it doesn't come off because it's a really good show.
I agree. Oh man.
Oh,
Yep.
I must admit, for a second there, I was very tempted to go, "Hail, Satan!"
Wow.
Then I thought Leon was going to find that section and cut it out,
I can't cut things.
and use it.
Oh.
now she's going to.
No, she won't do that to me. Please, please, no.
I won't.
Thank you.
You're right, I would though.
See, we've met.
Yep. It's like we know, and she knows us, and we know her.
Yep. Exactly. Very cool. How's the reindeer coming along, Rick?
Oh, he looks like a very jolly, Christmassy reindeer indeed.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, on this, they made it like a grayish color, which is okay, but then now mine's starting to look like a gargoyle from that from the cartoon.
You can always pop a wash over it.
It's the Krampus gargoyle.
It does look cool, though.
It
I think the contrast you've got is really cool.
I love it.
Good stuff.
Barbarian flesh.
Nice and really simple.
Yeah, you got the easy one.
He's like, when we're choosing which miniature, I'll do the snowman.
I said, I'll do the snowman. And Rick goes, which one? I said, I'll do both.
Both of them.
I've got to regain some kudos after your Thursday effort.
I did.
Painting 4 miniatures in one show.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Those four right there. Yeah.
In
Good
one
work.
show?
In one show.
Holy.
It was 5 hours long, but
Oh, God.
sorry. Not sorry.
All right.
It goes to show what he can do when he's not being distracted by me.
I mean, Gretchen was still distracting, trying to get me to dab.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's trying to get you to death.
Yeah, we're,
funny.
dancing and stuff as we do on the show. And, yeah, she's like, you need to learn how to dab. I'm like, I'm not doing that. No.
Someone tried to teach me that dance thing where it's like the
Oh, the floss.
Floss?
the floss. Yeah, someone tried to teach me that. I realized that as adults, I think we just overthink it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like kids just do it, and it's so natural. Like you show it to them once, and they're like, "I got it." And then as an adult, I'm like, "Wait, which?" I'm so slow. I'm like 1 and 2 and 3, and I still mess it up.
Yep.
We weren't meant to do it.
No.
It's deliberately created,
Yeah.
so we couldn't do it. And there we go.
It's funny as Dave Trump said that this might be the first Christmas-related stuff I'm happy to see this season.
I just realized as well, Dave, after Thursday, it's going to be
It's on.
yep, all Christmas, all the time.
See, that's when I convert my stuff. Like I still have Halloween stuff up at the house,
Right.
and I'm like, Thanksgiving doesn't really have cool decorations.
No?
No. I always feel like, I was talking to Leon about this, I was like, every time I go into a store and I'm looking for Thanksgiving decorations, it looks like something from my grandma's house.
Right.
So right.
And I'm just like, but I want like cool modern like Thanksgiving decorations, not my country kitchen.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm
Accurate.
like, so you know what, Halloween's just staying up, and then at Christmas we change.
Right. That's fair enough. in our house, we have the Halloween and the Thanksgiving / like fall harvest decorations come out at the same time.
Okay.
And then anything with a skull or a spider on it goes away,
Okay.
sort of the weekend after Halloween. And the rest of it stays up.
All right. So it just kind of melds together
Yep.
appropriately.
Not my house. I still have the Halloween witches outside. They're still in the trees.
Awesome.
It's Thanksgiving witches now, all right?
Yep. You're thankful for witches. That is cool. Here we go.
All right. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Chris has got to bounce. We'll try and make it back before the end. Enjoy. Happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for all you do. Absolutely, Chris. Thank you, and everybody else in the chat and who come and join and share and all that stuff. We appreciate you all.
Yep.
James says, still not a fan of the animation. Oh yeah, of She-Ra. Hashtag Krampus. All right. James says, time to go. Have a great day.
Have a good one, James.
Bye, Jane.
And Jason says, my wife is already watching Hallmark Channel Christmas marathons.
Yes, Christmas movies are coming.
Are coming. They've been on for the last week and a half.
All right.
I never watch like those cheesy romantic comedy movies until they're the Christmas ones, and I'm like, bring on the stupid like chick that just wants a guy for Christmas, and I want to watch this.
Yep. And they're going to have there's something where their kids have to do some sort of talent show
Of course. There's always
presentation,
yeah.
and it starts snowing at that moment.
Yeah, but it's a Christmas miracle.
It's magical. It is.
Whereas if you live in New York, you're like, snow is not a miracle.
It's like, oh my goodness. I don't want to sound angry or anything, but I don't know. Snow that early in November in
Yeah.
Maryland?
I hope it's a sign of greatness to come,
No,
because I love the snow.
not greatness. It's a sign of something, but
Everyone always loves the snow for the first 5 minutes. It's always everyone's out there like Instagram, it's snowing, it's snowing, look at the snow. And then like you check their Instagram like 5 hours later and it's like, I hate snow. I can't get out of my house.
While they're out there doing that, everybody else is rushing to the grocery store to get the toilet paper, milk, and bread.
Yeah.
And then they come back, and that person's like, I'm starving. I missed out on the bread and milk.
Yep.
No French toast for me this entire lock-in. French toast.
We're just gonna make everyone hungry.
they're not already. Telling ya.
I don't feel like this is my best work.
I almost used blue
I
tone.
think it's very cool though.
It's all right, he's getting there.
I'm going to use this
It's
one.
looking good. Okay.
I think part of it is the black base coat makes it hard for me to see the details.
Right.
I'm like, is that your leg or is that a satchel? Could be both.
Sometimes it can be tough.
I kind of feel like if, I need 12 reindeer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that I could have
Like
the,
4 more than Santa?
yeah, because there's always,
Because you can have twice as many presents. Oh, 50% more presents?
I want 50% more presents. But also, if you watch,
Bless
the
you.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, there's more than just Santa's reindeer.
Right, okay. More than just the 18?
Right.
Right.
And like in Rudolph, when Rudolph goes missing, and the Rudolph's mom's like, "We gotta go find him." He's like, "No, you stay here. This is a man's job." It's like, oh my God,
Wow.
what are we watching? Rudolph, why? Yeah,
Was that the 50s?
that was the 50s
Or the 60s? 50s, 60s? Somewhere in there.
with Burl Ives as the narrator,
They also do, like,
Frosty.
yep, and like Heat Miser and
Mm-hmm.
what have you.
Jack Frost.
Yep. I don't know. I'm foreign.
That's true. You are.
It's so easy to bust that out occasionally.
It gets you out of a lot of trouble, I'm sure.
Not as much as I'd like.
So, like I said, we already announced the winner for the Advent calendar today. Again, congratulations to Crystal Bailey. But just as a reminder, if you're watching and you haven't already participated, we do have the Dungeons and Dragons prize pack going on right now.
The
where
mega
you can-
bundle?
Yeah, the mega bundle. It's all D&D related content. And that's going to be pinned to the top of our page after this program so that you all can participate in that if you've missed it and share it and all that stuff. Get your friends on board. Friday, I will announce another add into that contest
Nice.
as far as another piece to the bundle.
Very cool.
Yeah,
I like how the price pack just keeps getting bigger.
yeah. It's like the blob. It just gets bigger and bigger.
Bigger. Excellent. Okay, pop quiz. What's the color of Frosty's daisy that's in his, or flower that's in his hat band? Anybody? Anybody? Red?
Either red or yellow.
I've just done the hat band red. I'm hoping it's not red.
Oh, then it's yellow. Or no, maybe it's blue.
It could possibly green.
Hold on.
Look it up on your phone.
I'm
Maybe
looking it up.
teal or chartreuse.
I'm looking it up.
Or mauve.
It's amethyst.
Don't be silly. It would never be mauve.
Nobody uses that.
Yep.
All right, let's go Frosty.
My vote is yellow.
My vote's white.
I think yellow.
Frosty the Snowman. Images.
Nope.
Wow. It's pink with a blue center.
We were all
again?
way wrong.
It's pink flower with a
Petals?
blue center, yeah.
Okay. And what about his the band?
His,
Hat band.
his hat band is black,
Okay.
but his scarf is
Oh.
Freddy Krueger.
Oh, it is Freddy.
It's
It is
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, pink and blue.
Apologies for the coughing, everybody.
Well,
Sorry, I think a lot of people are sick right now.
Yeah.
Something going around. Get your flu shots.
because this could be it.
Yep.
What?
Now, then this could be the flu, or this could be your end.
The end.
The end.
Good grief.
I've been sick, so.
Yeah,
Nice.
somehow she's like immune to everything. So if the zombie apocalypse happens, we know who to get our antibodies from.
Right.
All right. Leona.
Hang out with you.
She actually might just be patient zero. It has all the cure in her, but it spreads the disease.
Ah, right. And we have to get it to Atlanta or something like that.
Yeah, to the CDC,
Yep.
because they'll know what to do.
Exactly.
Do you have a pink?
I do.
Are you gonna make one?
No, I've got one. Oh, do I have it? I might not have it on me. Oh, no, there it is. Ta-da! Eee. Squid pink.
Oh, nice. Squid pink.
For all of those pink cephalopods.
There are at least four.
There are at least one.
Four.
Four?
Four of those.
At least
yeah.
four.
All right. My wife is already watching homework. We got that. Corrupt next Christmas. I like a Zenith highlight prime job to get out the details and shading. Yeah, Jason, we usually do that, but I'm all out of white primer.
Which is funny because last week you were all out of you were
Black.
all out of black.
Yeah.
Next time,
That's fun.
you'll have both of them.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah, the Zenithal Prime's a good one. Another way to do it if you're out of white primer is a quick dry brush of gray
Mm-hmm.
over the black model. That can help pick out the detail. There we go.
This Krampus is so detailed.
Krampus. How's Krampus going?
It's all right. He's just super detailed.
Yep. How's it looking?
Not too bad.
That was awesome.
I was trying to put some muscle definition in there. I was trying to be you.
Nice. It's way better than my snowman. Looking awesome. Okay, so a little bit of pink, you think,
Yeah.
for the flower. Oh.
All right. Very cool. And also, if you're new to the watching the program today, we welcome you and thank you for joining us. We do have a group on Facebook. Painting Happy Little Minis is the name of the group. You can go over there and request to join. We'll add you in. And the great thing about the group is there are people there of all skill levels. Many people post up their completed and works in progress of the miniatures that they're working on.
Yep.
And a lot of questions are asked in regards to different techniques and stuff, and advice is given. And we're there it's a great community that helps build each other up and gets people more involved in this hobby.
Yep.
I love seeing all the stuff that people come up with and then
Yeah.
post on there.
It's ridiculously good.
Okay, wait.
There we go. Oh, looks good. Pixelated that close.
Nice.
You can't quite see the blue, but yep.
Looks good.
Hooray!
Evil Frosty.
Thank you, Leona.
Wasn't there a horror movie with an evil Frosty back in the day?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Wasn't it like Jack Frost?
And it had Michael Keaton in it, right?
Yeah, and the snowman had like sharp carrot teeth
I think so.
chomp on you.
I remember not being allowed to watch it as a kid.
Really?
I think it was going to scare me. I was scared of E.T., all right, so.
Wow. But I can see that. E.T. had its moments.
I love E.T.
E.T.
yeah.
was a horror movie.
Wow.
It was, I don't know.
That mum was scary.
The mom?
Yeah.
I just felt like the kid was collateral.
Wow.
That's why they were linked.
Right.
You take me down, I'm taking the kid with me.
Okay. He was just
I wasn't-
protecting himself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can see that.
I'm not going to say you're wrong.
I also
I
feel
am going
like,
to say I don't want to think about it that way.
I also feel like this may have been the reindeer that ran over Grandma.
Yep.
What I'm wondering is if that's Rudolph, what makes his nose? Is that like radiation?
Blood. It's just blood.
It's the blood of the innocent.
Yep.
It fuels his nose.
It's Grandma's blood.
It's the last of the incandescent bulbs.
Yes. That's why it hums like it does when it.
Yep.
All right. You know
Let's
what
wait for the day that it starts flickering.
back over here. We haven't really looked at. Oops.
What have you not really looked at?
Twitch.
Twitch? Who's on Twitch?
See if anybody's over there watching on Twitch today. I do not see any chat action, but I'm going to go to the chat. Come on. There we go. This mouse is just not being very responsive. There we go. Okay, you're over. Aha!
Found it? He's found it.
Yes. All right.
Actually, kind of funny. This now I'm looking at the hand. Oh, there's the hand that's holding the hammer
Yeah.
on the Frosty. It kind of looks like it's almost somebody in a suit, and he has like the stick sleeve, and then it ends, and there's just a hand at the end there.
Nice.
It's like, that's pretty cool.
I can dig that.
I could be wrong, but
That's how we're gonna look at it.
yeah.
There's something satisfying seeing an armed and armored snowman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they absolutely need to be put into a Frostgrave
Frostgrave scenario.
scenario. Yeah.
Yep. We can get Joseph to write up some rules for
Snowmen.
snowmen.
Yeah, animated like golems,
Yep.
snow golems.
That would be cool.
Santa obviously is an evil wizard.
Yep.
White yellow center, pink. Right. Very cool. So, what was the last show you just got back from, Mia?
OniCon in Galveston.
Galveston, Texas?
Yeah. Which I liked it. It was nice. It was a smaller, it was actually the first con I ever went to.
Nice.
And it was where I fell in love with cosplaying. So it's kind of neat to go back as a guest. The only thing that sucked is, so Megan's like, it's a beach con. It'll be great. We'll go to the beach. It'll be one. It was like 60 degrees,
That's
50
also
degrees.
Galveston.
I liked Galveston.
No, Galveston's a nice place. I think Toby Keith owns a bar there.
Yeah. I liked, they had like a rainforest pyramid thing. It was like a pyramid and you go inside and it was a rainforest.
Okay.
And they just had like, everything was kind of wild in there. So it's like the monkeys could come up to you if they wanted to. Like there was no barrier.
Yeah, it doesn't, yeah, that's a little scary. Yeah.
Really? I was just worried about getting poop thrown on me.
That's
but-
what I'm talking about. That's the fear.
Getting it flung at you.
Yeah.
They're renowned for their poop flinging.
Jack Frost attacks Santa. Yes. That poor child. In the Krampus's backpack. It's so good.
The expression, horror.
Just a reminder, don't forget if you put in the chat hashtag Krampus, we will pick a winner after the show to win the War in Christmas Village set. Again, these are miniatures that are they're not for any particular game. They are just there to add potential flavor to your already existing miniature-based game, be it as for board games, tabletop skirmish games, and war games, your Halloween and Christmas Village displays. These are zero-scale model railway displays. You could put these on those, and other various miniature dioramas.
Yep.
So they're just really fun in that regard, and
Yeah, put these in your Christmas village.
that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Dave and I were talking about
I'll think
whatever.
the right size.
We were thinking whatever set has elves in it, and then doing the uprising of the Christmas elves.
And
They're,
Santa,
they're tired of Santa.
Yep.
It's the
Tired of
uprising.
being oppressed.
that would be hilarious.
We're not going to make toys for you anymore.
You're gonna do what you're told. Ho ho ho.
There we go.
Yeah.
First one done. Done. And it's going to be funny when Leona gets back, switches over the camera. So we coming right round to the reindeer's butt.
I think I'm missing it
Yeah.
just about, so that's good.
Let's see.
Are you using the opposite end of the brush?
Well, because I just needed I missed a spot.
No,
and I didn't
I'm
want
not
to have to
judging.
get like a new one, so I was just like,
I'm not judging.
He's marveling at your technique.
Yes, I'm like, what is
my
this?
laziness.
What is this? What's going on here?
Awesome. There we go. Zombie reindeer butt.
Nope, it absolutely, yep.
I called it. looking good.
I like that snowman looks so good. Killer.
Oh, it
Killer.
does.
So good.
Nice and quick. I think these would all fit well in a Christmas village.
I agree. You know who has an amazing Christmas village?
I do not.
My boss, Josh.
Oh, Josh says.
Yeah, he sets it up in the foyer of his house. It's quite large,
Right.
and yeah, these would look great in his Christmas village.
You should sneak them in. Totally sneak them
Oh
in.
my
dude.
God.
Then get a photo of them in the Christmas
In the
village.
Christmas
Post it in Big Happy Little Meetings. And see if he realizes.
Takes some where he takes like the cotton to make it look like snow,
Yep.
and then take like and put blood around it.
Yep.
And have a bunch of the characters like all laid out with the snowman in the center.
Yep. Be perfect. Perfect. You have to do it.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
Cool.
Very cool.
How much time do we have left?
So we've got about 4 minutes.
Okay.
4 minutes left of the program. Jason says, my wife would kill me if I altered the Christmas village, but I am already having visions of a battle and the markers trailing out of the village windows. Yes.
Excellent.
And what is that, fire markers? So, oh yeah, fire markers, so it looks like the
village is on fire. Yep.
See, just make it a game. See how long it takes for anyone to notice.
Yeah.
Yep. Little twinkling tea light.
Oh,
LED
that's-
fires.
That is the best.
Yep.
3 wise wizards. Yeah, when Santa, Grampus, and Saint Nicholas, because there is a Saint Nicholas here too. I'm guessing that's what this one is.
Yep.
All ready to go to battle against this one village, this one Christmas village. That would be hilarious.
you to celebrate Christmas in July.
That's right. I would almost say to, I want to say his name is Jason, that he needs to make another set that includes a couple other characters.
John.
Oh,
John.
John. Yes, I'm sorry, John. A couple other characters. I don't know what all other.
Well, some elves. We'll have some
Yeah,
elves.
some elves and some open license, or not open license, but public domain characters.
Right.
Because I don't think. What's the Grinch? I don't think the Grinch is a public domain character.
Not.
Zeus. Dr. Zeus.
Yeah, but you could probably make a esque
Right.
character.
Here we go. Oh. Not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Oh, what'd you do?
I'm just adding a little bit of shading.
Oh yes, the Grampus.
Nice.
1 minute.
Uno momento.
I think I might post some photos of the waffle,
Oh yeah, the
Yes.
stuffing waffles.
stuffing waffles.
Stuffing waffles.
That would be deliciously great.
Yeah.
All right, here, I'll put my Krampus up, even though it's
It looks good.
not quite done.
And almost done.
With the
That child.
terrified child in the
Child
back.
back.
He looks so unhappy.
Looks fantastic.
Yep.
I
There we
also
go.
just feel like that thing just makes everything look more magical and better.
Doing like that. Sorry, Rick.
What are you doing?
I like how it almost looks like the inside of your thing is Christmas colored.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did it
Oh,
on purpose.
okay.
Yeah, because you know,
It's like wrapping paper on
Yeah.
your skin.
it's a jolly.
The interior is made of wrapping paper.
Yeah. Red and blue, or red and white and green. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Oh, they look amazing.
That
Wait,
looks
wait,
so
wait. Oh, sorry. Something I have to add in.
What is it? What?
Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, he's adding something, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Jesus. I know.
Is
what
he doing?
But it makes sense.
Wait for it.
It makes total sense. And it's disgusting.
But it was perfect for the for that particular evil grumpy one.
Of course.
That's why he's.
Yeah. That's why he's grumpy. That's why he's going to attack somebody with that axe. Where is it?
Right there.
There it is.
Right on the
the reason
base.
why he's so angry.
Yeah.
Don't
Who
eat.
did this to me?
Don't eat the yellow snow.
But it
Oh
might be
my
the thing.
God.
It might be the thing that can defeat him. You gotta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh my gosh.
So, all right, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, painters abroad, we appreciate everybody joining us today,
Yep.
participate in the chat, and we will pick the winner of the War in Christmas Village and a little set here, so that'll be sent out to somebody. We'll announce them after the show.
Yep.
This has been Painting Happy Little Minis. I'm Rick,
I'm Mia.
I'm Dave.
and we'll see you at the game store.
Thanks for watching Painting Happy Little Minis. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment below, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new content.